Good evening, SpeedGaming, and welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. This is week 3, and it's between Vincent 246 and It's a Starman. Joining me on commentary tonight is Moonrisen Phoenix. Welcome. I mean, Deus Ex
Moonrisen's
Machina.
actually, yeah, Moonrisen's actually doing the tracking tonight. So yeah, I am Deus Ex Machina. You can call me Dim Gaming for short, or just Dim. But yeah,
Jim,
I
we
am
got.
doing great. It is Friday night, and I am ready for a tournament race. How is everybody else doing?
Oh, actually, let me open Twitch chat. I think I'm in the wrong SpeedGaming channel.
Yeah, Speed Gaming 3. I've got the
SpeedGaming
chat
3
popping
tonight.
up.
All right.
Yep. The runners have been released. Just waiting for the stream to catch up.
So this is
And
a.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
both runners looking for their first win tonight. But when you have this stacked of a tournament, somebody's got to take losses. That's not to say that
Yeah.
these runners aren't good runners. There's just so many runners in here.
Yeah, I mean, 0-2. Yeah, like you said, somebody has to lose and somebody has to win, and somebody tonight will win. Somebody will improve to 1-2. Okay, first open cave. Was that a gambling game, a money making game?
Yeah, I didn't quite see what it was, but yeah, this start screen's actually pretty good for the runners. It gets them 3 out of the 5 Armos checks, and in this flag set, it's not a full heart shuffle, so good chance the Armos items or any of the overworld items are actually real items that might be useful.
Yes. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. Oh, and a free big secret. Well, another. I'm going to call it new flag for this tournament is having to pay for your candle. Normally, the last couple tournaments have had a flag where you would take a candle from your first Take Any cave. Oh, wood sword is near the start screen. Take any. Large secret.
And
Wow.
yeah, this is a pretty friendly starting area. Apparently, Raft is our coast item tonight. Raft unlocks 2 overworld spots. We'll see if they are required.
That could be good, could be bad. Sometimes you don't want to see a good item on the coast because finding the ladder and coming back with it could take forever. The raft is usually considered like a low tier item by players because it only blocks 2 spots. And oh my goodness, the hits just keep coming. Any key, free on the overworld.
Wow. Yeah, and you love finding a any key early in a seed like this. This flag set, for some reason, seems to produce key-starved seeds, and it just seems like a lot of times all the keys end up in one dungeon. Like, you'll be key-starved for most of the seed, and then you'll just go into like a dungeon 5 or a dungeon 3 or whatever, and you'll come out like +7 on keys.
Yeah.
So,
That usually means you'll just find the any key next item you find, right?
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Just like
yeah,
if you buy arrows, you'll find silver arrows.
Uh-huh. Hey, if buying the silver arrows guaranteed, or buying the wood arrows guaranteed I'd find silvers, I would buy the wooden arrows. But yeah, so that is fantastic for our players, because like I was just saying about the raft, it's generally considered low tier, it only blocks 2 spots. And in this flag set, where maybe you don't need all 8 dungeons, even if the raft is blocking a dungeon, which is fairly rare as it is, you might not even need that dungeon to beat the game. So that really lowers the value of the raft. Meanwhile, one of the higher value items, really Red Ring and Any Key are the highest value comfort items in the pool. We just got one.
Starman took a death he's trying to farm bombs off of those moblins.
Yeah.
But
he was on the half tile.
Yeah, we've got 4 hearts of health and a wood sword, so now we just need to find some dungeons to dig.
Hopefully the smaller ones of 1, 2, and 3. And not key blocked. Well, we don't care about that right now. And not ladder blocked, but yep. We'd love to see some small dungeons. I mean, we've seen everything else. Why not help our runners out a bit more? I wonder where they could be. We do need to find a candle.
What was the ladder item? Ladder item was the raft. I'm assuming ladder item means coast item.
Yeah. There could still be pain and suffering from Arcus in chat. Yeah,
Oh, and there's our
easily.
white sword item, but our white sword item is the magic boomerang, which is probably I would say that's probably the single least desirable item in the game.
Yeah. Players are somewhat divided over magic or regular, but yeah, it's still pretty low. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have still tried to take it right there. I mean, you had 4 hearts. You could have at least tried for it. If it's early in a seed like this, I'll take a boomerang. But
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, if
early
this was
in the
like
seed,
45 minutes in or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Early in the seed, you can use it to dodge overworld stuff, because when you stun an enemy with the boomerang, you can walk through them. Oh, exactly. Vincent finds a pretty rough level 7. A lot of players dislike 7 because it's big and only has 1 item. But
I mean, honestly, level 7 can and a lot of times does in fact turn out to be smaller than level 6. Meanwhile, Vincent buys some wood arrows.
And that's a good point. You know, we have the any key, so we're not afraid of key doors. It could be smaller than level 6. Ooh. Magic bomb wall already? Nope. Accidentally pirouetted the north bomb wall of the room. Oh, hint shop. Hint shop in the northeast corner for Vincent. Okay.
Now, we do need the book to understand the hints, so that's why he didn't try to buy any of them yet.
Yep. And the book, well, that could be a 9. Some seeds, the hints just aren't very useful. But sometimes it's on the floor in 1, and you get it 5 minutes into a seed. And then something else we didn't call out, too, I saw it. Vincent purchased a wooden arrow.
Yeah.
I think found a lot of secrets, because still has 127, I can barely read that Mega Man font, 127 rupees outside of buying that arrow. So still can easily afford the blue candle whenever somebody finds it. So yeah, that arrow purchase was probably very good. Wow, cheap bombs.
1 rupee bombs. Wow. Just buy them all day long. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about trying to farm bombs. Just buy them. That was also our blue ring shop. If it does not appear that money is going to be an issue this seed.
Wow, Starman doesn't even want the letter.
Starman didn't even pick the letter up? Wow.
Must be using
with money not being with not being an issue, I would
I would just take it
with money
anyway.
Not being an issue, I would take it and just buy a potion, and then that saves you take any. You can take more health.
Yeah. I don't know much about Starman. They've only played one other tournament before this one. Not a lot of race room data on them, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't need it. Oh well, still, like I said, it's a matter of seconds. I don't know.
A max medium secret as well, 40. So a max medium secret, a 15 small secret, which is only 5 off a max, and a 98 large secret. Yeah, money should not be an issue. And we have a wood arrow purchase on Starman's side too.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think when you're this rich, you have to spend the money before you cap it. I mean, why not?
Well, and also this early, I don't think we've seen a single door repair yet, so you might as well spend the money on something before you just give it back to door repairs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow, look at that. Another 40. Like, what are you going to do with all this money? Buy both bomb upgrades. I'm calling it
and
now.
I also noticed that keys were in that same arrow shop, and they were only 72 rupees, which is actually pretty cheap for a key. And of course, it's a cheap key in a seed where you get the any key.
Under the armos, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there's the candle.
Oh, there's our candle.
Rolled down 4 rupees. We'll pay for it. So the candle blocks the most checks of any item in the game. Okay, maybe bombs or more, but I'm not sure if I count bombs as an item, really. So Starman's going to take it straight to the Deadwoods. Interesting. There's really Deadwoods, there's Candle Row, and then there's the Eastern Forest. Each with a healthy handful of checks, probably 4 to 8, each of those 3 locations I just listed. It's very efficient to just go one after another and check a whole bunch of stairs. Should find some dungeons.
One on the coast, 2 in the Deadwoods.
Side-by-side discovery of dungeons you want to see early in a race. Nice.
Yes, especially this. Both look like friendly enemy sets so far. I mean, I haven't seen any whiz robes or Dark Nuts.
Yeah, I think Dark Nuts actually appeared on the overworld. I may have forgotten already. Ooh, it's a
They did.
segmented
You are
too?
right.
Ooh,
It is.
yeah. So in this flag set, with the unique, well, I'll just take it now, I guess. Why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say you might as well take it so you don't have to clear that room again.
So we have an interesting confluence of flags here. We have shapes, right, where Fred just draws random shapes, but they must still jigsaw together the way the ROM is designed. And but we have non-random start screen, which means Link must start on the bottom row of the map. And what this practically means is that if a dungeon has a small segment at the bottom like that, it's typically just 2 or at best 3, as we see here in this 2. I bet once we see the map of this 2, that starting segment will just be a little three-room isolated segment. And our runners who have done enough seeds by this point know that, and they're like, well, that segment's required. Ooh, is that a bait block?
Yeah, that's our bait block. And also, I think I jinxed us because I saw Wizrobes in that staircase room where Starman popped out.
Okay, so 2 does have our... So that means with the like-likes... Oh, like-likes can be in multiple dungeons. Okay.
Okay, I missed the pickup, but our tracker has a book in 1 on Vincent's side.
Oh, I was joking when I said book in 1 earlier. Okay. So those hints we found, those are on the table, and we're rich enough to just casually buy them. Hints really increase in value early. Yeah.
Yeah, the earlier you can buy them, the better. And there's our heart on the ground, so unless the coast heart is in this level 1, then that means whatever is in the basement will be an actual item. Which
could this be our basement
here,
item?
unless this is a segmented 1.
Yeah, it could be. 1 won't have any stairs except the item stairs unless it rolls a segment and it requires it. So let's see what we got. Recorder. Value. Wow. So that's a great thing to find for 2 reasons. 1, makes your overworld exploration more efficient. You can check all 7 recorder spots without any backtracking. And you can just safely leave dungeons behind. You know, if you find an early Triforce in 2, even though 2 is an easy dungeon to dig, well, maybe not with the Wizrobes, you can just grab the Triforce and run. And if you think the bow might be there later, you just recorder back to it. So, yeah, recorder's a huge time save. Great for Vincent.
It definitely is, but you even undersold it at that. You said 7 overworld spots because this is a mixed quest overworld. It actually blocks 11 overworld spots.
That's right. Yes. Yes. Yeah, recorder's huge. It blocks way more than the power bracelet and raft. Yeah.
This is the map room to level 1. Anytime you see the Triforce room without a standing floor drop, it'll drop the map.
Okay. So I learned that this tournament.
Level 1 here.
Yeah. I wonder why that is, because normally if there's an item in this room, it's always free. But only if it's the map can the enemies guard it. I wonder what quirk of the randomizer causes that to happen.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I only learned it this tournament. Yeah. Oh, and there's the map right on cue. So what do we got? Oh, interesting.
Oh, it is a segmented 1.
Yeah. Wow, it is segmented. And the segment isn't even on the bottom of the, map, like I was saying earlier.
And there's our first hint that says you are here.
So level 2 will have a hint for level 2, and level 3 will have a hint for level 3.
It sounds like it.
I mean, it's supposed to be random, but we players know, Interesting. Vincent wasn't even swinging his sword at those Line Molus. I wonder what the plan was. Yes, that was 1 rupee bomb packs. Merry Christmas. Very early. Yeah. Love to see it. How many bait blocks in the game? Good question from chat. Just 1. So if that was the bait block in 2, well then that means there won't be a hint in 2. And it also means that bait may not be required. Because of the location of that bait block, it didn't look like it was blocking anything, and there was nothing about the shape of the level that really suggested we'd be going around it, going towards it. So maybe not a bait required seed. Giving our players even more money that they don't need to work with. They don't really need, but... Spend it on
this,
arrows, maybe.
Look at this clip on Vincent's side. Clips into the river so he doesn't get bopped by these Lamoas.
I like that. And that required actually a double clip. I should add that to my arsenal. That's smart. So and you Vincent, I believe, had to clip downwards just to clip upwards like that. That's it's really good. I think I could probably do that by just clipping onto. Oh God, got tired of waiting and then started getting chased.
Yeah.
I would clip into the middle, like I think.
Patience, young Padawan.
Right now. Yep. Yeah.
I think the reason he's clearing this is because I think he's pretty well convinced this is the Triforce room. I haven't seen if he's seen every other room, but this is a drop room, and it appears that he thinks this is the Triforce room at least. Side.
Yeah, I mean, I think Vincent has seen every other room in the segment that he can reach, and I don't know if he's bombed every wall, but he's got the map now. Nope, it was just a key.
Oh, it was a key.
Yeah. Take any didn't go very far.
Time sink there.
Yeah, where even is the segment? What if the Triforce is in that segment? And Starman finds level 6. This could be a push block.
Level 6 has become my most hated dungeon. I used to always be of the Never 7 crew, but anymore, like I said, 6 always seems to be even bigger than 7, and
yeah,
I don't know. I can't stand it.
No, you're right. 6. Oh boy.
And it's got whiz robes.
Good. Maybe they rolled down the 2 wood sword swings. That can happen. I believe 25% of the seeds. So like,
as long as they didn't roll up past 4 hits, so that you can at least bomb them down.
Yeah.
Feasible. So Starman, Vincent is leaving level 1 without the Triforce. I don't know what. If he just got sick of
either.
Digging.
Maybe there was a bomb wall that he couldn't reach and didn't want to spend his last bomb on. I'm just not sure. I like that. Walk this way for our Any Roads text. Oh, counterfeits one of our raft spots. So the raft is only good for 1 check tonight. Great. Ooh, Starman fighting the woohoo up and out of there. Is that forced in level 6? Can we get around that in any reasonable way? Yes. By doing this room again.
These rooms again, though.
Only there was a bubble in here. Actually, I don't want a bubble in a spiral room. I take that back. Bubble and spiral rooms are real bad. Because you can't dodge them. except close to the middle staircase there, just... if only we could reach that. Man, if only we had a boomerang or something to pick up that clock with.
And that is the perfect argument for why you do pick that up.
Did you see Starman dodge that beam? That was really close. All right. So, down the 3 bombs, we get to go left. It's not a Chevy room. And we may as well take the compass, but yeah, that combat room's required. I would probably come back. Nice try. I do appreciate. Might not even
need to come back,
Yeah, what is the 6 Triforce team?
We haven't discussed it yet, but one of the flag sets for this tournament. Starman needs to just get out of here. But one of the flags for this tournament, brand new, is the ability to set your Triforce requirements to get into 9. So we're calling this Random Force. Triforce required to get into 9 is anywhere from 5 to 8 Triforces. So if the entrance to 9 rolled down to 5, 6, even 7, then you may not have to.
Oh, Starman never even went in the staircase.
Never mind. If the staircase takes you right there, then...
I think it did. Straight into the very room.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, that was kind.
Okay. Well, this paid off.
Do you take a shutter? So, Dim, do you take a shutter here to look for an item, or do you just grab the Triforce and run?
Me, personally, I grab the Triforce and run.
Oh, because this can happen.
Because then this happens, and now you gotta go through that room again.
So you would have been right. Yeah. Of course, sometimes, likes regarding the silvers, just on the other side of that door. You never know. That's why some players do it, some players don't. But funny. Starman had the right idea the first time. Actually, Vincent finds. I believe that's level 3 or level
No, that's
moon?
7.
That's 7?
He's back to level 7. Yeah, level 7 was at Vanilla Woodsword Cave.
I haven't played enough Mega Man 2 to appreciate the font fully.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out the sprites that he's using.
I like the Me tools for the Armos. That was pretty good.
Now he can actually
Ooh,
clear
we can
this
kill this
room.
Dig Dogger. That's unusual.
This is not a drop room in level 7 though, so this might just be a.
I didn't know that.
He could just be doing that to, so he never has to deal with it ever again. But yeah, this is not a drop room in level 7.
Or just doesn't have the reference open on a second monitor like I sometimes do.
Yeah.
But good heads up call there,
Well,
Jim. That was probably a mistake.
I have my reference printed out and scotch taped to my monitor.
There you go. I should do that actually. I could benefit from that.
Also has the global counts, so I can glance down at the global counts.
Oh yeah, that I have memorized. Yeah, I don't quite have all the drop rooms memorized. I have the which ones never drop in any level memorized. That's pretty easy. Oh, Vincent does have a boomerang. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Vincent, with the boomerang. Got it.
Vincent went back and picked up the boomerang. I'm not sure if I can't remember. Was he who saw it the first time and left, or was that Starman that saw it and didn't even try?
I've been trying to pay attention to both runners, and so now I'm getting them mixed up.
Right?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I saw that 10 minutes ago. I'm like, oh yeah, but who was I watching 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, and these runners have had quite a bit of divergence. One of them, obviously Starman's up in Death Mountain, and Vincent did more coast and forest checks.
Yeah, actually, Starman found 2, but not 1. Vincent found 1, but not 2. I believe they both found 6.
I don't think Vincent's gotten his candle yet, though. So
no, not yet.
But we did just see a second candle shop on Starman's side, so it is not the rare shop tonight. So
that's good.
Hopefully he will.
It was bomb blocked, but and unfortunately, I think was that blue candle cheap bomb shop itself bomb blocked. I think it was one screen left to start. So
no, it was under Death Armos.
Oh, under Death Armos.
Cheap bomb shop. The cheap bomb shop was one room left to start, but that was not the candle shop. That was cheap bombs and the blue ring.
Okay. All right. I like this early Death Mountain play. You have the bombs. It's not something most players need to do or want to do. Man, if only you had a boomerang to pick. Okay, I'll stop. I see Starman chasing that fairy, and I'm like, it's just such an easy bit to keep repeating. Okay, but I'll stop.
So Death Mountain.
This is a hard game. I'm just teasing.
Yeah. An early Death Mountain dig is a high risk, high reward play. In this case, Starman having the candle, of course, he doesn't know that his opponent doesn't have the candle yet. But if he could push a candle advantage, I think that would have been more beneficial. But of course, he doesn't know that. Here's our item in 7, and it's the other boomerang.
Man. Or
so Vincent probably wishes. Actually, the wooden boomerang is actually more desirable than the magic boomerang to most speedrunners. So I'm wondering if Vincent wishes that he would have just waited on picking up that magic boomerang.
Yeah, many commentators will agree. You know, the correct boomerang to take is the first one you see. But yeah, it's funny. But if there was like a randomizer flag that would be like, let you switch between the boomerangs or prioritize wooden over mags instead of the other way around, I think Vincent would take it. Yeah. Funny. But we can't complain about finding 2 boomerangs early because we did find book, any key, and recorder all early. So that's pretty good. It's going to be considered a generous seed no matter what happens at this point. So
Vincent is looking
hard.
Looks like he's trying to dig the Triforce out of here. I don't know what that is.
That's it.
Okay, that's the Triforce.
I assume that Mega Man helmet is the Triforce because it's blinking like a Triforce. That's gotta be what that is.
We've got level 5 on Starman's side.
If that wasn't
Five's
a
kind of one of those weird dungeons where it's like you definitely don't mind finding 5 early, but it's guaranteed to have at least one transport staircase, and sometimes level 5 can get a little trolly.
yeah, it'll be second largest behind 6 because that's what Fred uses to determine. Starman doesn't want the map in a shapes dungeon. What are you doing? Yes, you want that map.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh, you
wizard
gotta
room is
go through
required.
that.
Gross. All
Unless
right.
there's a transport over here somewhere.
For once, I want the transport. Give me the transport. Please give me the transport. No, okay. Or good idea, actually. Or just don't play level 5. I'm actually on board with not playing that level 5. You may not have.
Yeah.
Keep looking for level 9. Keep
That's the
looking
wrong.
for something
I
else
hope he
anywhere
knows
else.
that's the wrong bush. Okay, I think he just
Yeah.
realized.
Okay, good. Easy to make that mistake. A lot of these screens in this
Yeah.
particular column of the overworld do look very similar. Oh, we're going to see a block clip for a hack check here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. No, okay. And it didn't open. But it's the thought that counts. Even though most runners in this tournament do that particular block clip, check that burn bush. I don't know. Still fun every time.
Yeah. Well, Vincent is maxed out on money at this point. Oh, he's whistling away. He didn't go up to Death Armos to buy his candle.
That's weird. Did
Why
he
no
think
Death Armos check?
So, is he actually doing blue ring? I think Vincent might be a blue ring player like me. That's why.
Ring.
Yep. Okay, yep.
Well, I'm also a blue ring player, so I probably would have done the same thing. But man, he's gonna kick himself when he goes up to Death Armos and sees that candle, and now he can't afford it.
Yeah. I mean, good news. There's still plenty of money out there. Still plenty of door repairs out there. But yeah, the very next thing he's going to check is Death Armos. And whoops. But, there's more candle spots. I think Vincent has already seen the candle spot on East Death Mountain, so it'll be fine.
There's our second hint shop, by the way, over in the forest under the upper Armos.
So that looks like the shield there that costs 83.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was just getting ready to say, what is that thing? But yeah, you're probably right. At first, I thought it was a heart, but I was like, no.
Too expensive.
Not for 83, yeah.
It really rolled up this seed, man. Those pretty hard. Nothing for free. Yeah. So, Vincent now not checking recorder spots? No, yes, checking recorder spots because doesn't have the candle. So, we'll probably go one screen left. Well, now 2 screens left. Check that recorder spot. Check 1Q7. This would be a great place to get. Oh, gamble for that candle? Oh,
no, he can gamble again if he wants to.
Do it again. Do it again. That is some very good money making game. No.
No.
I appreciate the gamble though. I would have made the same decision. I like that. If you have 10 or 20 rupees, you're just as likely to lose it in a door repair. You may as well turn it into meaningful candle money right now. It's worth the risk. Game I'm like, how about big secret right here under this recorder spot? All right, so Starman now knows where both hints are, but not level 1 with the book. Oh, not enough. I'm like, is that candle money? Is that candle?
It's enough to go back and gamble again. If you're a degenerate like myself. And
a vanilla large secret. And by vanilla, I mean the location. The amount rolled down too, but the location was the same. I think Vincent actually picked that up much earlier, and that's why Vincent has a blue ring. Oh, level 4 was recorder blocked. That's interesting. Okay. I hope there's something really good here for Vincent. Like a red candle. Oh, not a Goma. I said something good for Vincent. All right. Well, maybe it's to the right. Maybe that Goma doesn't block anything.
So Starman took his potion from a take any.
Not concerned about mags.
Potential push block room for Vincent. Also a potential drop room.
Oh, Oh, neither.
And instead, it's neither.
Wow.
That's disappointing.
You don't see a grid room roll neither very often. I mean, it will happen a few times a seed, but I guess that just means the rest of the grid rooms for this seed have to be good. I don't know.
So most likely, then I guess this is probably the push block.
Yeah. It's...
Oh,
How? What?
again.
Okay. So, okay, how about the Goma to the left of start, though? What if it's the Goma to the left of start?
Hmm.
You hate to see it.
Throw that boomerang. Get that berry. There you go.
It's a key. Well, there's 2 rooms off of this one, so that's encouraging. Oh, man.
Starman
Demos
really
and
needs
Wall
to get
Masters is annoying.
back down to the coast. He's doing his, he's just gonna finish out Candle Row, it looks like. But with where he's starting, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't gone south from there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see Candle Row because of, I don't know, check density. Starman finding all the money now. Nothing to spend it on except, level 4, Floor Heart. So our item should be in a stair. Hopefully it's not that Goma. Starman got the wrong bush, but I think they know that. Yeah, there we go. Compass. Wow, that's a big level 4. Or it's segmented.
Ooh.
Could be both. Could be big and segmented. But I mean, 4 cannot be bigger than 5, and 5 cannot be bigger than 6. Otherwise, they'd have different level numbers. Literally, the number of rooms is how Fred decides which number to assign to which dungeon. So you can kind of metagame based off of that. If you know how big 3 is and how big 5 is, how many rooms 4 must have. I mean, maybe that's just at the end of a bit of a tail or a nose, and Vincent will just simply have to walk the entire distance of this 4 to get that Triforce.
There is a new flag set called Unsorted Dungeons.
Ooh.
And it's kind of fun to play around. The other day I had one where level 9 was only like 19 rooms or something. It was like the tiniest little level 9 ever.
That's real funny. So does that include item logic as well? So will like level 7 that is not level 9 have 2 stair items like 9 should? Could 9 have a stair drop? No,
I'm pretty sure everything else stays the same because in that level 9 it was like almost every single room was a transport staircase.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah. So I don't think Vincent tried to push block 1 room south of here, which I find really interesting because Vincent's pushed every other room. Now even moving away from the Triforce.
Starman now is where we think he needs to be. I mean, I would love to have those items out of level 1 if I were him, even though we haven't seen any concrete evidence that any of it is actually required.
8 is by the grave. 8 is by the grave. So what haven't we checked there? A recorder spot and a push block spot.
Push block spot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, is that recorder super value? Is it blocking 2 dungeons this seed? Huh. Possibilities there. Oh, is that a ladder block for the Triforce? Why would you do that to me so late in the dungeon? Oh, I know why Vincent didn't push that block, because it's a shutter room.
Door.
Yeah, okay. That checks out. Okay,
this could be it.
This could be it. This could also be the other half. No, it can't be the other half of the Goma, because level 4 won't have a useless connector.
Yeah.
Like 1 through 3, if level 4 has a connector, it's because it needed it. So. Alright, let's see a good item for Vincent. Red candle. Okay, well that's still a good item. It's still a good item, Catastrophe says.
Well, that means that the recorder is actually required then.
Yeah, absolutely. It also means we can hit that Goma near the start, but now I don't think there's any reason to. There won't be anything there.
Yeah, we got both items.
Can we bomb north out of here?
Ooh, this would be...
Yeah!
Yes, we found the workaround.
And it's not a Chevy on the other side. All right. So, good news for Vincent. Never have to return to level 4. Yeah, that feels great. Especially that bomb wall at the end. You must really feel like you've right ordered the seat at this point if you're Vincent, because got the recorder, you got the book. Not that the book is required for anything, as you just got finished saying, but And then you use the recorder without the candle to immediately get the bow. I mean, now if Vincent starts checking candle locations, it's really just for level 9.
Starman didn't even want to waste the time to go pick up a heart container on the floor. He is.
Wow. Committed to the low health run.
Yeah.
Skipped the letter. Didn't take a heart container on the floor. Took a potion at 6 hearts. Very confident in their skills. And said, I don't know anything about It's a Starman, so maybe they probably have every reason to be. If they're that sure, yeah.
Oh, well.
Vincent finds a candle in a recorder spot and is just a few rupees short. That's funny.
That also means that level 8 is behind a push block. So if level 8 has the silver arrows, or if all 8 Triforces are required to get into 9, then we need to find a power.
If I'm Vincent, I would... Oh, wait, no. Vincent only has 18 rupees now. Where'd they all go? Door repair?
He found a door repair.
That's unfortunate.
Door repair.
When Vincent was 8 rupees short of that candle, I might have resorted to Guinea farming to get the candle, because, you're right there. Right? You could get 8 rupees in just a few seconds. But...
this was why...
Now we're back down to 0.
Without the Triforce, because it was behind all these bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
And bunnies in a 4-shooter room is the worst, because
this is...
not only trying to avoid them, but then you're getting hit by the BMOs as well.
Yeah, even if you have the skill to do this room, it's still just really slow in a flag set where you may not have to. This may not be an important Triforce piece. And even if it is, it may legitimately just be faster to backtrack to it. So
yeah, and especially now that Vincent has a bow and he already bought arrows, these poles will still go down to 1 shot of an arrow.
Yeah. All right, Vincent's now in 6. Let's see if Vincent tackles 6 differently than Starman. How many trips through this spiral room? 3, 4, or 7? So Vincent is going to check to see if it's an item stair, which it won't be.
If he takes it, he'll be rewarded with a Triforce immediately, which...
I mean, hey.
Again, I would grab, especially if I was Vincent, I would just Triforce and go from here, because you have the recorder.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And you can just whistle back here. Once I get that whistle, if I see an early Triforce, I'm grabbing it, and I'm gone until the game forces me to backtrack.
I play the same way, because what if you discover level 2 or 3 next, and... Well, GG, Starman did get that Triforce. It was very hard fought. Got to give him credit for that. That was
cost him one
of
his potions, but
yes, yeah. But Triforce,
Yeah.
So where is Starman going to go next? They've got a lot of options.
That does give him. So it's interesting. We have 5 Triforces on the board between our 2 runners. And none of their Triforces overlap. You got 1, 2, and 6 on Starman's side, and 4 and 7 on Vincent's side.
That's a good point, Dim. Yeah, the ultimate route divergence, really. I don't know if they've even seen the same dungeons yet, except for 6. Yeah, just funny.
Yeah, Starman was in 7, but just bailed on it almost immediately.
So Vincent is going to get this, probably try to bomb north. It'll fail. Alright, we gotta stab that keys to get out of here. Nope, not bombing north. Maybe knows what the shape of the level is already. You get a pretty good intuition after a while. If you try to bomb a wall from one side and it doesn't open, it probably won't open from another side. From a different side either. Sometimes it will, but more often than not it won't. Starman's checking the middle Death Mountain.
Yeah, East Death Mountain.
Yeah, East. Right. Why did I call it middle? What do you think, Vincent?
Vincent.
Triforce and run?
Use the Triforce. No, don't do it. You're going to get shuttered in.
And trapped. So Vincent now is thinking, okay, can I bomb these guys to get my thing? And the answer is no. They won't spawn close enough because of the water. So you have to up A, Vincent.
I believe just found our last
take any? Okay, noble attempt by Vincent. You could block clip up and place a bomb left. Or up Aing would be faster, especially because you don't have to kill the wed with Wobe to take that connector stair. So you can just kind of candle boost. Oh wait, not if you're Vincent. Candle boost your way right into the red Riz robes give them okay, we're gonna pause strats and damage boost. Nicely done.
Oh.
Nicely done. Vincent taking the 1 heart damage boost instead of the 4 damage reset for getting shot. That's fantastic. Good heads up
It
play.
also helps that Vincent has the blue ring to get through that room.
Oh yeah, damage boosting becoming much more viable. You see, blue ring's progression after all. Now what's really funny here is Vincent, despite being willing to go north, is willing to go south. Remember, Starman did not. Starman went north, got trapped, said, no, just give me the Triforce and I'll run.
Yeah.
If there's value here, then it will probably be exclusive to Vincent for a very long time. Could turn into a last location for Starman.
That is not a huge 6, and this should be our item, because we already saw the transport in 6, and it's not segmented, so there won't be 2 of them.
Oh. Nice. It is hard to get Manhandla when there's only 1 piece left. Okay, blue ring paying off. Yeah, power bracelet.
Power bracelet could be required if that level 8 is required.
Yeah. Either by Triforce or by silvers.
Yep.
Wow. Or
by
might be
ladder or some other item that might be blocking us in another dungeon.
I think the only progression items we have left are Raft, which is on the coast. Yeah, and Ladder, and Silvers. So, I mean...
It's kind of a shame, because that item was only 2 rooms away, and Vincent did find it. Starman took the Triforce and left.
Oh, good point from chat. 9 can also be PB blocked. Yeah. Solid. Oh, Vincent's going to do Death Mountain now with 4 bombs. Was one of the shops on here the cheap bomb shop with the blue ring?
I believe there was one under a bomb shop or a bomb wall up here. Well, it looks like he might be trying to farm a bomb count off of these levers. Oh, he sees another candle shop that he can't afford. Starman leaving another heart container on the ground. That is 3 heart containers that he, essentially just left behind. Just
left. Yeah. Interesting. Sometimes even if you're good enough to skip the hearts, face tanking is just really fast.
Oh, now he's going to go and grab it.
Okay. Starman probably knew that they wanted to bomb that wall, and they were just saving the heart for that.
Yeah.
I really hope that the next bomb wall for Vincent is that cheap bomb shop, so they don't have to double dip Death Mountain. Do you remember, Dim, if there was a dungeon up here?
I do not have anything marked on my tracker above level 6.
Okay. I think maybe... Was this where we saw the White Sword Boomerang, or was that somewhere else?
No, White Sword Boomerang was at 1Q1. Well, also 2Q1.
Oh, right, yeah.
Level 1.
Starman pretty quickly here. Gonna reach that bow room and reach the bomb wall into the Triforce. Let's see if Starman finds the same thing that Vincent did. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, if he goes left here instead of north.
It would save time over Vincent.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how.
Oh, good. Vincent gets the.
Oh, okay. Oh, Vincent just whistled back to 7 to buy bombs. Okay. But now he can whistle back to 6 and be right back at Death Mountain, though, so...
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
That's the huge advantage of getting Triforces out of these dungeons. Like you were saying earlier, it makes your overworld exploration and traversing go so much quicker.
Yeah. Early recorder just feels so good. Okay, Starman also sees the hint for 8 at the grave. I believe... that is now pointing to Power Bracelet required for 8. Of course, we don't know if Power Bracelet or 8 is actually required, but if Starman didn't see that hint, and it is required, that would just make it... I mean, Power Bracelet being a last location in 6 is already going to be rough on Starman, but not knowing to even think about it.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Power Bracelet is looking more and more required, because these runners are running out of overworld spots.
Yeah, I agree.
And we still have 2 dungeons left. We've got dungeon 3 and 9 left to go.
Vincent, by the way, gambling a third time, losing a third time, but the plus 70 was right there. You hate to see it. Vincent, or Starman picking up their bow. Vincent already had the bow.
Yeah.
Starman very
wishing he
relieved
would have
to
found
see
this in
that.
that. Yeah, Starman wishing he would have had this in that Poe's Voice room and won.
Yeah.
But now he'll get his Triforce out of level 4. Oh no, he went the wrong way. You gotta go left and then. Oh no, I guess you can get in. Okay, yeah, this is how it worked. No, didn't
Did he have the ladder?
I thought Vincent came in from the bottom of that room. Starman bombed up into the moat room.
Yeah. Into the other room and
So
went
it took
left.
slightly
Okay,
different
well,
pass,
it
but
works.
yeah, okay.
Alright, that works. Good to know. You know, CD Improving chat pointing out, candleless seeds are rare but possible. Is Vincent on path for a candleless seed? You know, it would really take a flag set like this one, where you don't need to find all 9 dungeons to win.
Well, so far, 5 and 2 are both under candles, but yeah, if it's a 5 try,
5 or 6 try fourth, yeah. It could be.
We don't know what the. Did we ever see the other item in 2? What was the other item in 2?
We didn't. We saw a floor heart, and so we don't know what the real item in 2 is. Yeah.
Okay.
Because having 2 floor items gives us no information on that. So Starman knows the bait's useless, already has a candle. Even with max rupees, doesn't want to buy a shield. I mean, fine. Magic Shield's pretty good, but so are bomb upgrades and being able to pay muggers. We haven't seen a mugger room yet, you know. Or just not even spending the time to pick it up. Yeah, understandable.
So Starman now, I believe, he should have the knowledge to put it together that 8 has to be that push block. So he should know that 8 is Power Bracelet block. I don't know.
Think it's 2, yeah.
I mean, again, it's how long does he get back to 6 to get that Power Bracelet?
Yeah. Well, if I'm Starman, I would want to find 9 first to tell me it's required. Or, check everything except, that I can't, which will also tell me that it's required. Because again, if you're Starman, you might be thinking, well, it's in 2, right? Power Bracelet's in 2. And if it's not in 2, it's in 5. So you're like, or it's in 8. Which, so like, why would it be in 6? Did Starman? Oh, Starman can't check the push block, right? Vincent is about to check the push block 1 screen south of here on Vincent's screen. Okay.
I think Vincent actually already tried to check it.
Oh, and it didn't move. Okay, so
yeah, it either didn't push or it was just nothing.
Okay, so confirmed. Nothing in Death Mountain was any good. 1 take any, and that's it. Starman also picking up a ring. Interesting.
Very
For
nice.
all the hearts Starman skipped earlier, I really didn't see that coming. Starman is waiting for rupees to count down so they can purchase more bombs. All right. But good. I do love me blue rings. I think Starman maybe only purchased that blue ring because they had nothing else to spend money. Vincent finally getting a candle. Yeah.
Rip the dream of the candleless seed.
Yeah. We may find out it was possible afterwards, but I think both runners now are going to find dungeons under candle spots. Vincent really using that recorder. Good use. Good routing. Candle under a candle
Question
spot.
in chat.
Classic.
You don't really need as many hearts with a ring, right? So the blue ring makes you take half as much damage as you would normally take. The red ring, which is only found in dungeons, makes you take a quarter of the damage that you would normally take. So yeah, essentially a blue ring just doubled your health.
Mm-hmm.
And then a red ring would quadruple your health.
Was the item in level 2 blocked, or did Starman not stay for it? Hard to say. Starman did level 2 so early. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just
Oh.
getting ready to say, it feels like Starman was in here like a million years ago, and I don't even remember what level 2 was even like. I think it had whiz ropes in it, and maybe that's what turned him away so early.
Yeah, it could be. Vincent's also in there now. Vincent found it right as we started talking about it. So, Vincent with many more items will probably get both out of 2. I mean, only a ladder block could stop Vincent. So, blue ring, recorder, any key. There's really 8 bombs. There's really nothing in this level 2 that could stop Vincent. Yeah. Okay,
Starman
I know what
back in
Vincent's
this-
going to do. Yeah, so the reason Vincent doubled back on that Triforce, it's 1 room away from start, and you only have to kill 3 keys to get it. So Vincent's going to take this segment, right? Do all sorts of digging. Then once Vincent finds the item, up A. Now when you up A, your health gets set to 3 hearts, but the Triforce will refill it. So Vincent's going to find the item in 2, up A, and then use the Triforce as a refill. Which is smart. That's how I would play it. It's slower, but full health.
I think this is what turned Starman around, was he didn't have enough bombs to just start blindly bombing all these walls.
Oh, that one opened. Good call. I think
Vincent
you're right,
found
Starman. Oh
Wow.
gosh, just another bomb. You bomb right above the bait block at this point? Like, I don't even know. All right. Is the bait block fake? Yes, the bait block is fake. All right. Oh, are we lucky we had the bow?
Kill this guy.
I think you better. The game seems to want you to kill this Goma. Map. Okay, we will.
And there's our map. That is very useful.
Yep. Good for knowing where all the bomb walls are. Like right here.
Yeah, you would never know that there was a room north of there otherwise.
Yeah. I would never check
the
edge of the map like that. Oh,
two rooms right of here that you would never know.
Yeah. And again, I normally place my bombs aiming for the center of the map, right? So going to the outer extremes like that, I would never do it.
Exactly.
But you know what the map does show us? That little 3-room segment at the start, like I told you. When you see a connector touching the entrance room like that, it usually means that's all there is to see. Oh, Starman gets the information from 7 about where the bananas grow.
Vince is going to go back and check the nubbin.
All right. Is our item in the nubbin? It's a floor room. This does have a floor drop. Yeah. We're going to check it. We have enough health. Yeah. We have enough health to face tank, so we can just kind of stack all of these things up and use the wood sword. All right.
It would be so tempting to use the bomb as combat here, but I get why he's not, because we know we have at least one more bomb wall to see 2 rooms. There's a ladder in 2.
The other value item, really. I mean, could only be better if it was the silvers, but that ladder could easily be required. We don't know.
If you don't have a ladder until you touch Zelda, you are sweating.
Yes, yes. And we've seen runners not need a ladder to get to Zelda, and then Zelda's very room is like a Chevy room, so... yeah. So now if I'm Vincent... I would say Starman just got their 5th Triforce. Vincent, seconds away from picking up their 4th. There it is, it's official. That's theoretical Triforce go mode for Starman. I mean, you still need silvers, but... At this point, you might start to think they're in 9 with all of the item information you have. Neither player did go back and buy those hints, but the hints won't tell you where silvers are if they're in 9.
Yeah, Vincent is no longer overworld blocked because he can go get the raft off of the coast. He has the recorder. He, has the power bracelet. He can see this entire overworld at this point.
Yep. So Vincent probably wants to find that 9. Checking our last raft spot. Oh, not yet. Oh, yeah, we don't have the raft yet.
Yeah, he doesn't even have the raft yet, so he is...
Now, our any roads did replace one of the raft spots. So,
I think that first any road was actually 1Q6. 1Q6 and the coast raft spot look very similar, but I'm pretty sure I have it marked as 1Q6, and then another any road was just over in the... at Grave Armos, because they were only like 3 screens apart.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dim. All right. Yeah. So, good. All right. More value. Actually, more. Hey, Vincent, there's your candle money under a tree.
Yeah. No more gambling.
Yep.
Now that
You're
you don't need
free.
it.
You're free from the money making game. Yeah. Thanks, game.
I guess at this point,
Not
there's
red.
really not anything else to spend money on. I don't know if he has a potion yet. Maybe. Yep. Here we go. Potion buy.
Good call.
Oh, and
You called
potions
it.
are cheap too.
Man.
Wow.
Big
Why don't I
money,
ever get
small
seeds like
spot.
this?
Yeah. Right. So what has
I even
Vincent
rolled
spent
this
money
seed.
on
I
this
can't roll
seed?
seeds this good when I play them.
No. So we got cheap potions, cheap blue ring, cheap arrows, cheap keys, but then an any key on the overworld anyway. Yeah, okay, why not? 1 rupee bombs?
Well, I mean, even the blue ring rolled down to 242
Yeah, like, all right.
or 243, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, all right. Free money. So where's Vincent going now?
Ooh.
Maybe coast? Maybe 6? Okay, we are checking that push block, which we're expecting to be level 8. No, we're not. We're quartering out of here. Thanks. Start.
Back to 7.
Is this the closest
So he's-
recorder spot we have? No, Vincent's just not done with the candle yet.
Yeah, and he also hasn't checked this push
Forgot.
block 1 room east of here.
Or the recorder spot 2 rooms north.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call.
No, we're using
Taking
take
any
any's.
road.
Okay, well now you grab the raft, right? No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I forgot you just
Yeah, I
got
guess
the
he still has to
candle.
burn all of this.
Yeah. Okay.
I still wouldn't have minded a raft grab right there since you're only 2 screens away, though.
I mean, if you're Vincent, you're looking for 8. Okay, no, you're not. You're not looking for 8. You
I-
know where it is, but you're looking
I
for
think
3
maybe
and
it
9.
just clicked. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, at this point, like I said, raft is only needed in 1.5% of seeds, but you know that game show, Let's Make a Deal? Or no, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Where the bank keeps making better and better offers as you eliminate smaller and smaller suitcases.
Yep.
There's 2 levels outstanding, and
Deal or no deal. That's what it's called.
Deal or No Deal. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
I don't know my
Chad
game
called it
shows.
out to. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Nope. Vincent
He was
somehow
gonna
lost all
buy
that
them
money.
too, but he doesn't have money.
Where'd the money go? I didn't even see where it went. Vincent bought a potion, maybe? Was that?
Yeah, he bought potion, and I think maybe he hit a couple door repairs.
Yeah. We did say that there were no door repairs early in the seed, so never mind.
Yep.
We can buy at least
Well,
one
he's
of
got
those
some
hints
money
now.
now. Maybe he might go back and buy at least 1 or 2 hints.
Yeah. Could
Although,
also
I mean,
just save the money to save scum. I mean, what?
Yeah, the
at
only
this
thing
point,
that he's
though-
really looking for at this point is silvers. Now, Starman is back in this 6, which could be required. Step over the water to reach the red candle. Ooh.
Does that mean
Step over the water to reach the white sword? I'm wondering
river
if level
spots?
9 is one of the
Yeah.
river spots, and both of those. It could be level. No, it won't be level 8. That's the only dungeon. Level
It could
9.
be
Those
both.
have to be our items at level 9 then, unless there's just
Well,
2
free.
dungeons that are river
river
blocks.
spots. Yeah, because you know the 2 overworld spots, river. Oh my God, 3 was
Oh, we
power
found
bracelet
level
blocked.
3.
3 was power bracelet blocked. So you needed the power bracelet in 6 to get to 8 and 3. So unless this is a 6 Triforce seed or a 5 Triforce seed, it was all required. Well, not the raft. Well, unless 9 is our
So-
raft spot, which hey, wait a minute.
Well, I think that 9 has to. I mean, step over the water could just mean a ladder block dungeon. But
could.
if this isn't a ladder block dungeon, then I think 9 has to be one of the river spots, and I think that those are our 2 items in 9.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that tells us because it would be sail, right? It would be sail to get
Yeah,
the
it
white
would-
sword.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
There you go, Vincent. I like this call. Now the only thing is, if those are our 2 items in 9, then that means silver arrows are not in 9, and you are going back to another dungeon. But I like the early Triforce pickup. You've got the recorder come back here.
Yep.
If I was Vincent, I would be immediately going and checking those river spots.
Yep.
I
would.
Quite sure where he's headed. He might be doing desert recorder checks.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see.
Oh, he's going to burn the forest. I would be. Oh,
Vincent. I think
Vincent has
because,
his Triforce, so he knows. Or not Vincent, excuse me. Starman has his Triforce out of this dungeon, so he's just clearing this so he can go down, and he will find his power bracelet in very short order.
It's interesting that the ladder in 2 though is also key, because by hint we've just figured out that level 9 has to be in a river spot, which means the ladder in 2 is actually more required than the power bracelet in 6. If it's a 5 or 6 Triforce seed, you actually don't need this power bracelet, although it could be nice. Nice.
Well, there's also
by the way.
a very good chance then that silvers are in level 8, which is power bracelet blocked if you.
Oh right, then, and we did say that possibility earlier. Well, unless 8's. Vincent not going into 8.
Vincent
not going to 8 or 9.
Right there.
It's right there. You might want to stick your head in the door. Going back to 3, maybe
going
not
back
intentionally.
to 3.
Going back to 3. That was definitely an attempt at a screen scroll there. Starman's going to 8.
Starman should find 8 right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
we knew it.
There is level 8.
Okay, no, Vincent now looks like here. Vincent is trying to go to the river. Okay, so that recorder to 3 was actually Vincent trying to get to the river, because Vincent wants to know how many tries are required.
He has his 5 Triforces. The only thing is, if it is a 5 Triforce entry and he goes in there, I still believe that silvers won't be in there. I think it'll be the red candle and the white sword.
All right, so 9 is in a river spot. 9. Yep, it had to be. What do we got? All 8
it's a full
units.
Seed. All 8.
Okay.
Who rolled this?
Who indeed? Okay, so
that actually might be Vincent's saving grace, though, because I don't know if he put it together. I mean, sure, I gotta think that he did. I mean, it's that he knew Vincent that silvers wouldn't be in there if he saw that.
Yeah, Vincent might be holding out hope that like white sword is in 3 and it's ladder blocked, right? Vincent can't say for 100% sure that the 2 items in 9 are red ring and white sword.
Yeah, I mean, none of us can at this point, but it certainly seems that way.
It certainly feels that way, yeah. I would...
I mean,
with that much
maybe
of
this level 8 is ladder blocked and both of those items are in level 8. You know, we haven't...
Well, Starman spent a lot of time in here, considering it could potentially be ladder blocked. So
he's been in here for a little while now. Hasn't seen any items yet.
What an exciting seed. This is great. Nice smoke by Starman. So, got Vincent. How come Starman didn't get ladder? Because Starman found level 2 extremely early, and it was a magic bomb wall leading to the ladder. Starman hasn't been back in level 2 since like 15 minutes into the race.
Unfortunately, and he's basically just going to have to get forced back there once he realizes that he can't get anywhere else. I mean, might be heading back there even after this, but he just got that power bracelet. He might go do some power bracelet checks, maybe dig the item out of 3.
Yeah, and Starman doesn't have the hint saying that there are 2 ladder blocked luxury items. So, Starman's not expecting... Starman could be expecting this to be a ladderless seed. We'll see. Or a ladder possibly required, but I'll wait for the game to force me into it, and that'd be a little tragic, but... Level 2 was a bit of a dig. There's Wizrobes in there. It was not a free ladder. The map was also behind the first magic bomb wall as well, which is
Yeah, so
Sucky.
you'd never know that. Now, that is one
Yeah.
thing that is coded into the randomizer, is that the
Mm.
map will never be behind more than one bomb wall. So,
Hmm.
um,
Can help
at
with
least
logic
there's that.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, at least there's that to help your runners out so that you don't have to, bomb 3 or 4 blind walls before you find a map.
But yeah, the one bomb wall in level 2 that you really needed to get the ladder. It's bombing from row 2 north into row 1,
North. Yeah.
which when you're in row 2, you're thinking I'm going to bomb east and west, but more likely south. You ain't thinking of bombing north from row 2. Why
Now,
would the shapes algorithm build in that direction? Well, it did.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like you were saying before, logic as a randomizer runner, dungeons like to shape themselves. And this should be an
Hmm.
item, unless this could be a transport, I guess.
It'll
They
be an
like to
item on the
shape
floor
themselves towards the
in 8.
center. We already saw
Yes.
the heart on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Good call.
So yeah, there's the heart pickup for Vincent. That actually makes him mags eligible.
Ooh. You did
Um,
see it. But yeah, like you were saying about the shapes algorithm, tell us more.
no, yeah, they like to, kind of form themselves towards the center. So yeah, I mean that's just one of the things that you pick up very early when you're, a randomizer player. I remember that was one of the things that got drilled home to us during the rookie rumble was, the shapes like to morph towards the center of the map. So yeah, it just gets drilled into your head. If I'm in the northeast, I want to bomb towards the southwest, and vice versa.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I was so excited when Vincent found that ladder in 2 because it really seemed like a miracle grab.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I will say is now that Starman also has the recorder,
mhm.
and we know there's a 1 rupee bomb shop 1 room away or 1 screen away from level 7, he could just sit there and record her back and forth between 2 and 7 buying bombs.
Yeah, and check them all. Yeah, and there's really not that many rooms. It's level 2, not level
Yeah.
6. How many bombs could it possibly take? 6 or 7 if you guess last. So, item on Starman's side. Item. Nope. What? Oh, I guess Starman just didn't take the connector the first time. So
No,
okay.
he took it. Oh, he just went back. Okay.
He went backwards through it. So all right.
Not sure. Maybe he thinks this might be the Triforce. He already saw the item. Well, he already saw the 4 heart. Or maybe he's hoping for a map even.
Shifting chat
A map
says
of this 8 would be awesome.
sounds like the hints don't entirely preclude vanilla level 9 items. What'd be funny about that is that means that all of our remaining items except wand would be ladder blocked, raft, yeah. Red candle by hint. Yeah.
Yeah, the wand would be the only one that.
We
Well, the coast heart. We haven't seen the coast heart.
Oh, that's true.
We
I
also
forgot
have
that
not
was an
seen
item.
the item out of 3. Now, I mean, Vincent knows, and Vincent got a compass, by the way, along the way.
Oh, look at
So he
that.
knows that he needs all 8 Triforces. So I don't expect him to leave here without a Triforce.
Mhm.
But if you don't see an item along the way to this Triforce, there's a strong argument to be made to go back to that level 3 because it's going to be a much smaller dungeon. Dig out that
Yep.
level 3, and you can just whistle back here.
And
This
don't
should be an
forget,
item.
get your Triforce out of 5 first. Yep, there's the wand. Okay,
There's the
so
wand, so we've got a combat upgrade. You're not going to not take that.
that's information because I was not keeping track of if that was ladder blocked. That's way too many rooms.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
So, what I was going to say was, if you need Triforces out of 5 and 8, I would still get your Triforce out of 5 just in case silvers were free on the way. And then go back to 3. But yeah, I would absolutely go back to 3.
That's a good call. Yeah, you do need to go. You do need to go to 5 to get your Triforce still.
Mm-hmm.
All right, both runners now pretty much in the same area. Starman does not have this compass, so he doesn't know that he's headed towards the Triforce.
Vincent seems to have right ordered this level 8 and just done it so much faster.
He looks like he's trying to full clear.
for that
though.
last
At least lets us see
item.
a couple more rooms. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame Vincent. If silvers are here, you're deep in 8. You better grab those silvers now. Oh, this could be our second stair. Nope, it's a shutter.
It won't be because of the shutter. Yep.
Damn.
Oh, don't. Okay, well,
careful.
It's a blue ring, so you can take a few hits, but you don't want to sit there and face tank these Lionels too long.
No.
He is getting some bomb drops off him, though. So.
Oh, that's good. Good to have a refill. Triforce in Diamond Room with the last item? Nope, it's just Sand Room, so the Triforce will be on the flag.
Oh, and it's recorder block.
Recorder blocks. Thanks, game.
We have the recorder, but...
Now, I think you needed the recorder to get... Maybe not. To get into 6, to get the power bracelet, to get into 8. So,
oh,
okay.
Here's our other item!
Ooh. Yeah, Vincent absolutely right ordered
this. This is huge for Vincent.
Silvers.
And it is the silver arrows.
All
silver
right.
arrows
Let's
in
go
8.
mode. All right. So, Vincent now...
Just got to get back to... Oh, he's still got to go back to 1.
Yeah, but the Triforce in 1 was one room in, and it was Pole's voices.
Yeah, it'll be super easy now with those. I think it was more than 1 room in, but it was. It definitely was Pole's voices, and yeah, he will be. And this should be silver arrows for Starman, but Starman doesn't know that the. Did he kill that recorder or that Digdogger along the way?
I didn't see.
Hopefully he. If he did, then I mean, it's still anybody's race. He's just gonna get back to.
So close.
He'll have to do 3 and 5, and Vincent will have to do 1 and
5.
Yeah,
and then, of course, level 9 can do level 9 things, as we love to say.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Kill it, Starman. There you go.
Good. So Vincent knows right where new dungeons are going to be. Maybe, yes, okay.
All right, so almost simultaneous
we'll go into the
Triforce pickups out of 8.
So Vincent now is going
to 1 first.
Yes. Yep, going to clean up level 1. All right, makes sense. And then we'll do 5 last. I forget where 5 was.
You know
Maybe it's closer to 9.
Though?
What?
Starman still has to go back to level 2 because he's got to get that ladder, or else he can't even get into 9.
Oh, that's right. That does give Vincent a bit of an advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an advantage that level 9 can't overcome, because level 9 can sure do stuff.
Especially at this point, whenever you've got, your combat upgrade and a wand, you've got,
both
blue
players
ring.
bought a ring. Yep.
Yeah. The only thing is Starman still has some overworld exploration because he has not seen level 9, so he's going to probably continue looking for level 9 in the overworld.
Oh, that would really hurt Starman. If Starman, because Starman didn't buy any. It's funny, Vincent only bought one of the 6 hints. No, 2 of them. And they both said ladder blocked items you don't have yet, which was incredibly lucky and incredibly rare because Vincent had 2/3 of the items in the seed by that point. So to buy a hint and have it be something you didn't have, plus have it be something useful. Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah. But it meant so much because Vincent made a beeline right for level 9 after getting all those ladder block hints.
Yep.
If
Starman will find level 3 right here.
That's good. That is a cleanup level.
I mean, it's
Starman
good in that it's a dungeon that he needs to find. I just don't know how long until he, does he full clear this dungeon? What could he even possibly have at this point? It's got to have
ladder.
Well, for him, he could think it has the ladder, but for us, we know it's either the red ring or the coast heart.
Right.
Both items you don't really want, especially Vincent, the way he's been adamantly avoiding hearts. He's going to be really upset if this is a double heart 3.
Yeah, Starman, yeah. Starman has left 3 heart containers on the floor, the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's the red ring, you'll take it, but with already having blue ring in hand, it's not exactly what you want.
Yeah. You wanted progression, right?
Yeah. Yep. And Vincent,
yeah, so this level
Chad is
5.
pointing out, Vincent does have level 1 Triforce.
Yeah. Now, remember this level 5, this room right here that Vincent's about to enter. I believe Starman was here earlier and said nope, and look at this room.
Yeah. Oh, and it was
And
also
you have
ladder
to bomb
blocked.
out of it. Yeah,
it's
gosh.
also-
Ladder blocked and wizard blocked.
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that it was ladder blocked.
Vincent is going to check here for a free heart container. Maybe that red ring. I mean, do you say no?
This could be... Well, it is the heart container. I was going to say this could be the transport to get around that.
Ooh. A transport that makes level 5 faster? Yeah, I mean, you're right. I would actually be happy to see a transport there. That's a good point.
Yeah, but it appears that level 5 is our double heart dungeon, so...
Yeah. The one time...
I didn't mark where the magical sword was. I know that
I didn't either.
Vincent saw it. I don't know if it's on the way to 9, if it would be worth doing a check.
Yeah, depends how happy Vincent is with that wood sword, I guess.
Yeah.
Vincent doing a thorough check of this 5.
It's all about how confident are you in your stun lock with Ganon with a wood sword, because 16 hearts with a wood sword versus 4 with a magical sword is...
He's a big difference, yeah. Plus, how long do you think you'll spend in that 9? Do you think your level 9 is going to be 2 minutes, or is it going to be 12 minutes? If it's going to be 12 minutes, then the mags probably saves you time. If it's going to be 2 minutes, then you might be throwing the race picking up mags. You don't know.
If it's an instant roar and an instant Zelda, then it's probably not worth it.
Vincent pushing. Vincent was at 8 bombs just a minute ago, now down to 2. Yep.
Oh,
red ring in 3.
Red ring in 3.
I mean, we were able to actually fully figure it out before this. So.
Yeah, that basically confirmed what we already kind of knew, that 9 has red candle and white sword.
Yes.
And that's the other thing.
White candle.
Red candle, white sword. But that's also the other thing to take into account, I guess, with the regarding the magical sword is, what if I stumble upon the white sword along the way?
Yeah, it's true.
Starman back into level 2. This is
good.
Where he needs to be.
Yep.
I still think he's here a little too late, unfortunately. But level 9.
Level 9 could trip Vincent up.
Level 9 things.
The Triforce in 5 was unfortunately fairly deep.
No, I don't know why that block didn't push. It looked like Starman was trying to push that block, and it didn't push for some reason.
Wallmaster? Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I saw that too. I'm like, why didn't it push?
Yeah, and it looked like it confused him too, because he kind of stood there for a second, and then he ran into the other room. Oh, here's our mags check. Oh, it is
60% chance to 9. Wow. Yeah, it's 20, 40, 60. 60% chance. So that was a great reason to do level 5 last. And hey, level 5 being our coast heart.
Look at this path that Starman just took. He found the correct bomb wall instantly, it seemed like.
Nice. Yep. Good for Starman. And then, of course, the map.
Has he already been up here even? If you look at his mini-map, he's already been up here, it looked like.
What? Just couldn't kill the Goma without the bow? Is that right?
Maybe.
No, I don't think Starman bombed north of the transport to get in here. Because that
missed
was
this nub. This is what he missed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he already saw some of this. I missed that completely.
Wow, I didn't know Starman had been in there. That's sneaky game. That's really sneaky.
Okay, well, back to level 5 for Starman, which he knows where it is. Meanwhile, Vincent is in this level 9. So level 9, we're looking for a single shutter door that does not open whenever you clear the room. Could very well be this shutter door. Or if you've already defeated Ganon, it will open immediately upon entering. We're also listening for a roar of Ganon, which apparently is right here. I think the Manhandla might have been masking it.
Yeah.
That's actually
okay.
a really cool Ganon sprite.
I like that. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
got
we
3
lost
hits.
the unlock.
There's 2 good places to look for Zelda. One is north of here, and one is south of here. So Starman gets the news about level 9. Got to go clean up level 5. Starman had a 3/4 chance of getting into 9 without having to clean up that 5.
Yeah, that was probably
not
what he was
today.
hoping for.
Yeah.
And that Triforce is pretty far into that level 5 as well.
Yeah. So was the compass as well, actually.
Yeah.
Vincent's doing some great left side dodging there. So if you lose the stun lock and then you lose the 50-50, there's a predictable way to dodge up and down by exactly 1 tile that can really help you out. Good job, Vincent, not taking too many hits. Oh, she was! Zelda was right there! She was guarded by Ganon. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, sure.
Well, get your GGs in chat for Vincent246, finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, 26 seconds.
GG,
Incredible.
Vincent. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, I think the turning point of this race was when Vincent got the early ladder and the early recorder. It just felt like Vincent got all the cool progression items first, and they were kind of required for everything. So, GG. Vincent joining us in chat. Welcome, Vincent. Congrats.
Very much. Whew, that felt jetty.
Yeah. I was just saying, you found all the good stuff early. You found level 2's ladder, and then you found level 1 with the recorder. And that gave you some really efficient overworld routing. You know, you just did everything in one shot, no double dipping, very efficient overworld exploration, and that was it. You found Silver's late, of course, but you found him, and yeah. And how about that hint you bought? Right? Wow.
The hint, and was like, okay, those hints were trash.
Well, were they though?
Well, I mean, they told us everything we needed to know. Maybe we were just combining what we knew from watching both runners. But yeah, we immediately, as soon as you bought that hint, we put together level 9 has, those are 2 items in level 9, and level 9 must be one of those river spots.
Because it said red candle is ladder blocked, and then it said white sword is ladder blocked. And I'm like, wait a minute. Could those be our level 9 items, and could level 9 be on the river? And actually, that is what happened. So.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so those hints were actually better than you thought. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't put that together, and it was just like da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Oh.
Silvers are neat.
Yeah, I was like, but did I really need the sword?
Probably not. Oh yeah, getting denied the mags at 60%. Yeah, good check though. Good routing. Doing 5 last so you can get the mags check on your way to 9. Yeah, that's good.
That was the plan. And it just so happened it was like, hey, double heart 5. I mean, I'll take that. Well, I would rather have the red ring, but well, apparently red ring's 3, so.
Yep.
Yeah, red ring was in 3.
You didn't dig, right? Yeah.
And just wanted to point out, I saw those posed voice, and I'm like, no, thank you. I'll just come back later.
Yeah,
good call.
Level 1.
Yeah. I did say on commentary, maybe doing level 1 with the bow, because you're guaranteed to find the bow before level 9. Since you had already purchased the wood arrow, maybe doing that level 1 after you find the bow rather than before will be faster. And I believe it was. So Starman did actually sword down those bunnies with the wood sword, cost a potion. It was actually a great fight. But you were probably faster, just cheating with that bow and one-shotting them all. Another thing too, Starman only got the ladder probably 10 minutes ago. Starman didn't have the bow when Starman went to 2. So Starman couldn't get the map from the Goma and didn't bomb that little nubbin with the ladder. So Starman had to do the whole seed without the ladder. which
Oh, ouch.
yeah. Starman actually entered 9 after you, but then entered 9 with only 7 Triforces, and then had to go back to 5, which Starman just came out of, and yeah, it was against, yeah, so not only did you have really good routing early on, Starman got this, unfortunately wrong ordered by the not having the bow to get the map, and 2 to get the ladder, and it snowballed from there,
Yeah, I can imagine it. But yeah, I was like, and I left 7, I was like, 1 bomb? No. With left 1 ruby bombs? Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I'm just going to go dip into 7 again.
Yeah, I think that rupee shop with the that shop with the 1 rupee bombs probably made a good 25 rupees off of both runners tonight. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely bought at least eight packs from it, maybe more.
Oh yeah. Huge. How about running out of bombs on Death Mountain, right? And then finding a bomb shop with your last bomb on Death Mountain so you can keep checking it. That was pretty cool. There was nothing up there, but that was cool. Yeah. Oh no, you didn't.
Actually,
I'm sorry.
I didn't do that. I actually, because I knew where the bomb shop was next to level 7. I was like, I'm just going to record it to 7, grab the bombs, and then record it back to 6.
Yes, that is what you did. I called that wrong during the race too, and then Duzex corrected me. But whatever. Yeah, and then I said it wrong during the post race the second time. What am I thinking? Yeah, jeez.
It's all good.
Yeah, that
I should keep notes.
That 1 random bomb, I was like, that 1 bomb couldn't make a difference, and it made a huge difference.
Oh man.
I loved how I randomly found 3, and I was like, let's just dip in it just to see if I can find either the item or the Triforce. I still need my 5th Triforce, so I might as well. So that's the only reason why I did the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the Triforce was needed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm just going to head over to 9. I'm going to head over to the river area to head to 9 to check that out. And when I was like, need 8. Perfect. I'll just head over to 8. And I was like, you know what? I've put off 8 so long, there's still a good chance for silvers to be anywhere. I was originally thinking about just diving into 9 with silvers, but then I was like, I'm exploring this, and I'm just going to get to enter on that Rick thing where just explore a few rooms around the Triforce, because that's the trick. That's what I learned that from him.
Yeah, he's patented that term called the or trademarked that term. It's called the Rick 6.
Yep.
See 6 extra rooms, because you can. The idea is that you can see 6 rooms without the enemies respawning. So if you kill all the enemies, see the Triforce on the ground, then you can go see 6 other rooms and then come back, and your Triforce will still be sitting on the ground.
Yeah, and that's what I felt like I could do. And plus, I was like, I can clear this room super easy, even if they do respawn. And I loved how I traveled 6 with randomly, like, where do I go? Let's just try this bomb hole. Oh, okay. Oh, I got 5 bombs. Okay.
It feels great when you get lucky like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, there's the Dongo. 1 bomb. No, thank you. Oh, hey, there's a bomb back. Cool. I'm going to kill the Dongo. Don't need to. Other than that, I got really... the seed was fun. I enjoyed the seed quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a... It seemed like it was a pretty fun seed to play. I was even saying, why can't I roll seeds like this whenever I'm playing? Why do I only roll them when other people play?
Big money and cheap shops. What did you buy? Like, probably 80 bombs, a blue ring, a candle, a potion.
No, well, I
a
was going to
wooden
ask, were you
arrow.
getting nervous? Because I don't think you bought a candle until 40 or 50 minutes in. Were you starting to get real
Yeah,
nervous
right?
about that candle?
Yeah, I was a little nervous, but I'm like, I'm going to keep on trying to find those secrets. And I was like, I just got enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't seem
Really?
like it hurts you because, I mean, there were 2 dungeons under Triforce, or under Candle, burn bushes that you needed Triforces out of. And of course, you needed that ladder out of too. But, yeah, you made great progress without the candle regardless. I mean,
There was literally
maybe in a weird sort of
only-
way, that's why Vincent Wright ordered the seed. Because there was huge route
yeah.
divergence. If you decide to watch this one back, Dim commented halfway through the race, like, our runners combined for 5 Triforces, and none of them are the same. You hadn't even seen the same levels, except for, like, Starman saw 1 room of 7, and both of you saw, like, the first half of 6, but split. Like, that was it. Like, it was a complete route divergence because Starman got the early candle. Starman got the big secret in the vanilla top right corner of the world, and then bought the candle, whereas you put off the candle until about 45 minutes into the race. Slight exaggeration, but not really. So yeah, you took a completely different route, but you won. Your route was better. So maybe, yeah.
I was kind of getting a little nervous about the whole, like, where's my ladder? Is it candle blocked? That was the biggest thing I was nervous about.
Right, yeah, I'd be afraid.
Yeah, and I'm like, where's 9?
Yeah. Yeah, I think level 9 was the last dungeon that both of you saw.
Yeah, I have literally only 2 overworld spots left.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I didn't realize that those were your only 2 spots left.
Yeah, I have the space to the left of 9 and the raft check. The last raft check. That's all I had left.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I could almost say Mr. Full Clear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, GG once again on getting your first win in this Swiss tournament, or the Swiss round of the tournament. Yeah, and GG to Starman. I know he isn't here, but I don't know if you saw in chat, but he posted in the race room that his controller died whenever he left that level 5. That's why he just kind of stopped moving there, and couldn't seem to get the problem resolved quickly. So that's when he just decided to throw in the towel, which is unfortunate because time difference is one of the tiebreakers, and with as quick as that level 9 was, he probably would have only been 3 minutes-ish behind.
Yeah,
but by taking
interesting.
DNF,
yeah.
it's a 30-minute. Yeah, it defaults to 30 minutes by taking.
I wouldn't have thought that. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little unfortunate.
at 0-2, now 0-3.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Because we'll see if it ends up mattering. But no reason to feel bad about it now. But because lots of racers just DNF even if they could have finished in 10 more minutes because okay, well the race is over. I already lost.
Yeah.
But it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I say that one of my races I DNF'd because I literally was so far behind. I was like 4 Triforces behind, still with no ladder, and I was like, and there was like multiple ladder blocks. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to DNF here on to my opponent.
Oh yeah, Stags beat me by such a large margin on one race that the DNF would have been faster if I had finished it out. Like if I had finished
my week
that,
too.
Yeah, they would have had to have edited my race time to have been a DNF for my advantage.
Yeah.
So it can happen.
My week 2 race, I was like, I'm nowhere close to finishing, and then whenever I entered the post-race interview and they told me where the items where I was missing, I was like, oh yeah, I that would have been the last place I would have looked for them.
Yeah, I was so yeah. I mean, again, so it'll be okay. Don't worry about tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Worry about your major record and potentially a play-in race.
Yep.
We'll cross that after week 6, though.
I think I believe the way the tournament is set up is that the top 64 are going on to the main bracket, and then everyone else is kind of getting thrown into a best of the rest bracket.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, before we sign off for the night, does anybody have any last things to say about this seed in particular, or just the tournament going forward?
All I want to say is thank you guys, for doing the commentary. Couldn't do this without you, along with Moon Risen Phoenix. Awesome person, does a lot of work in the background, whether tracking or doing commentary. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for everything. And thank you, chat, for being there for us and wishing us racers a good time. Or the trolls that are so lovely.
I was cheering for you to find a red candle everywhere.
Yeah, they were out in force at the beginning. They were wanting to see blood this seed. They're, I want to see a raft block required ladder to a recorder.
Oh yeah.
Well,
all right. Well,
it was a recorder
thank
block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The recorder was
block.
required.
Yeah, and we had 2 power bracelet blocks and a ladder block. I hope that satisfied you guys.
That is a lot of overworld blocks for one seed, I will say.
Thank you, Moonrise and Phoenix, for tracking. It's funny, when I got into the commentary room and I saw Moonrise and Phoenix was in here, I've already done commentary with Moonrise and Phoenix twice, right? So it's like, oh, hey, we're doing commentary. Like, and then Dim was like, no, wait, it's me. That was kind of funny.
I figured that's what happened, because I was like, when you said that, I was like, oh, no, wait a minute. Moonrise is our tracker tonight. It's me this time.
Yeah.
But I'll just echo what everybody said. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Everybody in chat, SpeedGaming, for giving us use of their channel.
Mm-hmm.
There is a full night tonight of Z1R across all the SpeedGaming channels. This is our last Z1R on this channel, but going on right now, at least it should still be going on, unless it was a crazy jet seed. But starting at 8 o'clock on SpeedGaming 2 was Tall Maple and Niori Fox. So that's probably where we will be sending you once we hit end episode on the back end. Then at 10 o'clock, also on SpeedGaming 2, is Stags 28 versus Angel FM. That is 2-2-0 runners, and that should be a fantastic matchup. At 11 o'clock, yeah, that's going to be awesome. 11 o'clock on SpeedGaming Prime, just regular SpeedGaming, PDX Rex versus Neo None. That's one of our pair up, pair downs. So we've got a 1-0 versus an 1-1 versus 0-2. At 11:30, SpeedGaming 2 again, Big Slamu versus Thurwolf. That's another 2-0 versus 2-0. That's going to be another big time matchup. And then if you are on the West Coast, or if you are just a night out, at 1 a.m. on SpeedGaming Prime, we have Dragon Dark versus Caffey JD. That is another 2-0 versus 2-0 matchup.
Wow.
So yeah, full night of Z1R.
I'm excited. I'll probably keep it on my second monitor all night for the next 5 hours.
Well, I have work at 6 a.m., so I will not be staying up for the late night races. But
Sounds good.
I definitely am looking forward to those 8 o'clock, and I'll probably see the beginning at least of the 10 o'clock race. But yeah, I mean, with that, I think it's time that we just sign off and kick you over to the other race on SpeedGaming 2. Catastrophe, you got any last words?
Nope. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Yep. Have a great rest of your evening.